So my name's Sam. I am a delivery lead at Sparta Global. For this, I actually came through the Sparta Global Academy about 6 years ago. I went on site with a client for 2 years, then converted to a permanent member of staff with them, was there for a further 2 years, and then came back to work here beginning of last year. I went to uni after I finished school. I was at Southampton for 4 years doing physics, went back and did a master's. A lot of the stuff that I was doing was quite theoretical. I was doing a lot of mathematical physics, which when you try and take that out into real world, it's harder to relate that into technical jobs or indeed any job really. I found the lack of experience and industry experience from my degree didn't really open many doors. I met with a few people from Sparta at a career day who then kind of introduced me to what HTD is as a concept and the skills that I could learn and the potential kind of clients that I could be going to. So it was a chance for me to actually go in, not necessarily have to pay for training, and then actually come out with some skills and a tangible opportunity at the end of it. That was really what I was looking for, was a career pathway and something that was a bit more fixed. Picked it up from there really. The training team and everyone around me was really supportive, and especially kind of the people that I was training with, there was a real sense of community there, and everyone helped each other out. It was the kind of hands-on, tangible, problem-solving nature of things, so you're given real-life scenarios that you can actually relate to in order to apply the skills that you're learning on a day-to-day basis. You do that with the people that are on the journey with you, and I made some really, really good friends that I'm still in contact with today, even though it's 5-6 years later. So I think the thing that I enjoyed most was making those friends and actually having the chance to work with them. The learning curve was steep, but it was worth it. At the time, the Home Office account was fairly new, so they hadn't had any automation testers in there previously. There was loads of support around to kind of help make sure that we were landing successfully. I think the account management team and the engagement team in particular were always available for questions and kind of day-to-day support. Your preparation begins from the day you start the training, because you are living and breathing the things that you would be doing on site. You're working in a way that you would experience on site, with your agile training and being given certain roles and understanding who stakeholders are and that kind of thing. None of that is alien to you when you land on site. So my title to start with would have been just a junior test engineer. I was a junior test engineer for about a year. And then after a year of doing that, I moved on to another project where I actually moved to a senior engineer's role. And that kind of gave me the opportunity to convert at that level. But beyond that, I stayed there for an extra 2 years, eventually as a lead test engineer, and then finally as a senior QA lead as well. So I moved on from the Home Office just because I was looking to do something a bit different. I've always had tabs on what Sparta have been doing, so I saw that there was a new opportunity to come up, being able to influence people on their journey and say, look, here's some things that you could be doing, here's how I experienced it, here's how I got to do the things that I wanted to do with my skills, was a real appeal to come back. So delivery lead is really looking at the differences between what we teach and what clients want, and trying to bridge that gap. So when there's a need for people with cloud engineering skills in an ever-changing market where cloud providers are popping up everywhere, it's how do we provide our trainees with the best possible skills to do the best possible job. And this was probably my only route really into technology, so I have Sparta to thank for that. I came into it with no technical skills, no technical background really, and you're job ready within 8 weeks. So if you're looking for a fast start and you want great opportunities with great clients, then there's no better place.